Hey, what's up, everybody? We just finished up a sweet Badge Bros channel stream with those awesome guys and some other friends. Throwing my stream live. Let's do a dinger. I'm invigorated. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't advertise this. I didn't plan this. Who knows if my internet is good? But whatever. Let's go. Probably fall asleep about halfway through this and regret doing it, but whatever. Five more people. Maybe I should tweet this out. Maybe I can rope some of the guys in that I was just talking to. We'll see what happens. This is all not planned. I should be going to bed, but whatever. I had an awesome time just drafting with those guys. Hopefully they'll check that out if you missed that. I imagine anybody that is hardcore enough to be watching this saw that. I think my computer could use a reboot. I'm Canadian. Put this out. Four more. All right. That was not at all how my draft went or planned on that. That is how my draft went. That's not how I planned on it going. Let's go back. Talk about that a little bit more. What am I even doing? There's plenty of EV here tonight. Drafts completed. That's what we want. My first perfect game. I don't know if that contest is going to fill. I might end up doing a couple more of those. We'll see how things go. But this pitching staff is not how I had planned at all going into this draft from them. So this is like, so in the perfect draft, it is, or a perfect game, it's the first four advance in their first round. So you could modify your strategy for that quite a bit. You could play a lot safer, maybe, or more risky, depending on how you want it to go. If you played safer, you're playing for that 250 to, I think, 300 is the min cash. So min cashing in that is worth, obviously, maybe not percentage wise more, but it's worth more in your buy-ins for later. We need two more. So I could definitely see, especially if potential overlay or blah blah blah, that you end up drafting less. Hey, what's up, Noah? Sorry, you didn't get into that draft. We were trying to, I don't know, we were trying to finagle that all day, like try and make sure that the lobby didn't fill, that we could still fill the lobby. But glad you tuned in. Yeah, I'm feeling the draft vibe, and also the I don't want to go to bed because then I'll be at work soon vibe. But yeah, this man, I don't know. I feel really terrible about this pitching staff. Like, this is so out of my normal wheelhouse of like the Green, Sale, Glasnow, Detmers, Evaldi, McCullers. Like, I would want 2 of those at most on a 7-person staff. Like, there's so much risk there, but I don't know. That's what happened. It looks like we're starting. I pushed pitching on that one pretty early, or pretty late, and I didn't want to do 0 pitcher, so I got Manoah to start, which is a nice anchor. Knew he's in this one. He couldn't resist the draft too. King Henry DeDank 420.69, who definitely seal in a lot of drafts. FF Child, he's around. Yeah, if I don't know, that was a lot of fun. I might. Ooh, I got the 1-1. I don't know. I might do more of those. That was kind of intense. Making some cereal. Are you going to bed soon? Or what's up with that? Yeah. I just can't. You can't ignore Judge at 1-1. Like, I'd hear arguments for Soto and Acuna, but when you get Judge, you gotta take him. You gotta take him. This is actually quite a few badges for this late night. Usually, this late night you can kind of push something else. Your normal 8 p.m. cereal time. Are you a teenager? I knew you were young, but I didn't know you were a teenager. Okay, what's your cereal of choice? That's the question. I think I mostly just eat Frosted Mini Wheats now if I go with this cereal. Sneaky stream, yeah. I was pumped up after that Sweet Badge Bro stream and ignoring work tomorrow, so. What do we got? Outfielders. All right. First of all, Noah, thank you. I've been sitting at 99 for like a week or so, and I haven't done a couple of streams, or haven't done like 2 weeks of streams. So thank you. Welcome to the party. Next stop, 1,000. Cheerios. Like Honey Nut, just plain Cheerios at 8 p.m.? You just went from a teenager to like a retiree. All right, we got a Jose Ramirez popped in there. Got a really early Kyle Tucker. Yeah, the people need to know, what kind of Cheerios are you eating? I'm not opposed to Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm not opposed to any cereal, but I'm usually taking my breakfast, which is when I would eat cereal, on along with me to work. Like, what is that? What? A pinch. Okay, apparently regular Cheerios are the way to go with a pinch. A pinch. You gotta get the scale out and figure out how much a pinch is, and like make a TikTok or something about the perfect cereal. A pinch. Is there a song about like a rap song that you could do about pinching? I don't know. That's showing you how old I am. I don't understand TikTok. I feel like it's all like songs that I don't understand or know. One time I thought about making YouTube videos, like short videos out of things I said on streams. And then I realized I didn't know how to do that at all. But, you know, you just watch my streams on replay. Okay. Well, I don't have any lo-fi, chill, hip-hop video game soundtracks. Maybe I should. Should we feed the ducks? This might be a feed the ducks stream in your honor. I don't even know how to do that. Let's see. Background music. There we go. Let's feed the ducks. A lo-fi YouTube chill hip hop beats something or other. I'm on the clock. All right. We're going Bo. We're going Springer. George Springer has become one of my favorite picks. He feels like he should be before Randy and Cedric and Brian Reynolds. I will have to learn what that means. This year's will continue the Dark Sheep boomerness. I use YouTube Music because that's where I had originally uploaded some ripped CDs, MP3s. Like I took my whole MP3 collection, my whole CD collection, and ripped them to MP3s. And I originally uploaded them to Amazon Music, which went defunct, and then was able to transfer them to Google Music, which became YouTube Music. And now I listen to my 90s Blues Traveler, Third Eye Blind albums on YouTube Music. So that's my boomerness. Oh man, Ben, were you doing a auction or something that you got Ben, or you got Altuve for $30? Well, I also don't pay for YouTube Music, so I still have ads and stuff. So I refuse to do that. I accept this. That was funny, Shane, when we were talking to my, I think after the stream a little bit, and he said, "Oh, I think all of you guys are younger than me." And I'm like, "Nope. Maybe I look younger, but I'm definitely not." Oh yeah, you got him right before the injury for $30. That stinks. I mean, it's really rough because thumb is important to your power, but he could come back and still be fine. It's just, oh man, it sucks. How old am I? Oh man, I am about to turn 36, which I don't feel old, but hanging out in the some discords and best ball and stuff, I start to feel old. I feel like there's like tiers, but this is also something that I love about fantasy sports and the communities that evolve around them, is that nobody cares about ages unless you're like acting like a child. It doesn't matter your age. If you act like a child, everybody's gonna ignore you. But if you're just competent, if you listen to people, nobody cares how old you are. You could be 60, you could be 18. Nobody cares. It's awesome. It's something I really love about this space. No, I didn't feel like I saw a ghost when we met. I was just getting COVID from you. That was what was happening. He was taking over my body. I met Numi this past summer and then immediately got COVID. It wasn't from him, but that's my joke now. Yeah. I have a bunch of Altuve from the Altuve from the bullpen. I have not been taking him much. Like his value, I've been doing this. I've been doing I've been taking Corey Seager in every draft, so can't take Altuve too much then. So I'm forcing Corey Seager. Take Castillo here. Be a little more balanced, not wait on pitcher as long as I did before. Let's see what we got going on here. We've got Mabrala doing the no pitcher so far. Willie 195 has no pitcher. Turn me up to Cole and 3 outfielders. I like that start. I don't necessarily love his outfielders, but if you're going to take them there. You had 0 Sharks prior. At 91, that seems okay. That seems okay. I don't know, man. You know me in general. I'm off injured players that are starting injured, but that seems okay. Like, where's that go in relationship to Bryce Harper? 63? Like, he's gonna miss less time than Bryce Harper. He doesn't have the first round upside of Bryce Harper in the playoffs or back half of the season or whatever, but he's going to miss a lot less time potentially. So that definitely seems okay. You know, it wasn't too adrenalized. I don't know what the word is. I didn't feel a lot of adrenaline. Let's go with that. It was just mostly like a hyper focus, or trying to hyper focus. I still feel like I made some mistakes, but like first of all, Nez was doing an awesome job of drafting and hosting. He as someone who's tried to interview one person while I drafted, that's hard. Like, and that wasn't for $250. That was just these dinger drafts that I've done. So he did an awesome job, like on top of questions and like relevant discussions and keeping it going and moving it around between the 4 people who were there. So he did awesome. But yeah, I was mostly just trying to focus. And because I was drafting with people that I knew, I was trying to predict a little bit what they were going to do so that I wasn't missing out on guys. I wasn't so much trying to snipe them as much as making sure someone that I wanted wasn't going to make it past them. and I made the mistake with Conforto, who I knew wouldn't make past Chris baseball, and I thought I was going the other way and I was going to go through him. I was going to miss Michael Conforto, but really I was going the other way, so I had another pick, but so it goes. Yeah, mad respect to Nez. Awesome job. All right, I don't know if he wanted me to share this with you, but he sent it to me. This is Numi's Altuve. Oh, it was his first infielder too. I kind of love that group of infielders. Yeah, and he took 6'8", Hey man, I can't complain about this. Burns, no, yeah, you got some really nuts pitching there. All right. Oh, I want to grab another pitcher, but infielder and Jazz. We're gonna load up our infielder here with 4 of them. That's true. This is true. Every group of infielders looks good. Numi is a big Cobb guy. That was on his sleepers list. So how does his outfield look? Ohtani, Ward, Marte, Winker, Meneses, Charlie Blackmon. Man, I'll tell you what. Starling Marte is a guy that I'm really scared of my fade. Like, I've mostly been fading him with all the health stuff going on, and it could totally bite me in the butt. The value you could get, like power, steals. He's getting older, but it could still be there this year. It could still be there this year, and I could really miss out on that. Let's see. I think we've fed the ducks enough. Let's do a little night driving. This is not the time for me to come up with a coherent answer to this question. I'll be honest, but we'll try. Go Blue, you're trolling me here. You know, I've been riding the Riley Green train, who's been going before Marte. Yeah. I'll be honest that you calling me out on that was it hurt a little bit, especially when you pointed out that Marte was going. All right, so guys you like at ADP, like it's Christian Yelich, like number 1 with the star, Christian Yelich. This is like I feel like this is a total homer take. I got my Brewers sweatshirt on and sitting here just minutes away from American Family Field, and I just don't understand how he hasn't moved. It's dumb to call a guy going at 55 ADP a sleeper, but I don't understand it. Like, let's go to the rankings. Actually, let's make sure we have the draft open so I don't miss my pick. But there we go. All right, let's go to the rankings. All right, so let's just look at outfield in this range. No, I'm way off. Scrolled too far down. All right, Christian Yelich. He should be drafted with Arozarena and Mullins. Like, it's fine. You can say this is the homerist take, but he should be here in the 30s, and he's not. He's just like sat. He's camped in these 50s range. I just keep taking him. DK released their stuff. He's sitting way behind all these guys. Drafters, I've started getting some of the stuff. I've been drafting the like 5 to get the free ticket, blah blah blah, to try and fill that. He's sitting way behind all these guys. Like he has I don't know. It's not that he has upside. It's just he's so solid. He's a year out from any real back injuries. He had the knee stuff. I don't know. I just don't get it. Are just people tired of him not being an MVP anymore? I don't know. We'll take some Gilbert. We'll take Charlie Morton. We'll get some pitchers here. We're kind of behind in outfield, but we got Judge. So yeah, that's my Yelich rant. I just can't. I cannot understand it. I cannot get it. I just don't get it. Like, what is it that people don't think that he's better pick than some of these other guys or similar picks? I've started taking Adolis Garcia more, but that's more just because I want to set up the Seager Texas stack. Garcia, Seager, Lowe, etc. Maybe some Robbie Grossman late, but like, he's gonna outscore all of these guys. Maybe not George Springer, but he's another guy that I think is a quote unquote sleeper. Just a Springer over this group, this Harris, Arozarena, Mullins, Reynolds group. No reason he can't outscore them. Yeah, this is a guy I've missed out on a ton of. I have some. He's up to 69 for the ADP. Nice. But I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So that's one of my quote unquote sleepers, Yelich. I mean, if you want to talk about it, like, these are more my guys than sleepers at this point, but Corey Seager, 53. Like, he's got capability to score up here with Bo Bichette and Devers. Like, he just has that ability. Most of these guys do in this range, to be honest, but he's just one I've been targeting a lot. Matt's got 29% WARD, which personally great. Could be a smash. Could be a smash. A lot of hype on him. So he's gonna rise. So it's nice that you guys got him now. A lot of roto analysis coming in on him. That's great. And a lot of people like him. Let's see who else we got. Let's get rid of ABC here. Let's go to what do we want. Let's look at my exposure. on completed teams. So let's just keep talking about my guys. Yeah, Nola, definitely a guy I don't get a ton of, but understand why you like him. Just a solid guy that pitches a lot of innings. So yeah, I guess these are my guys. If you want, these are my my dinger guys. Riley Green's on the move. He's not really a sleeper anymore. George Springer, not really a sleeper. Jonathan India, just as a last infielder, seemed really safe to lead off. Had a home run and a double today off Corbin Burns. Well, the double was off Corbin Burns. The home run was off Wade Miley, but seems set. Seems ready to bounce back. Ketel Marte, I know Chris baseball is way into him. Uvalde is healthy, maybe, hopefully. Matt Chapman is just criminally underrated every year. Kyle Tucker, not a sleeper, but definitely my guy. He could benefit from the Altuve injury. Kirk, there's a sleeper. Alejandro Kirk, potentially batting fourth for the Toronto. If I can pair him with George Springer every draft, I'm happy. I'm a happy clam. Outfield, we totally missed on. We got Judge, so I'm kind of all right with that. Let's get crazy here. This is a recent development for me in the last day and a half. I watched I was watching part of a Cubs spring training game, and he had two massive shots. One was a fly out, and the other one was a homer. Cody Bellinger. I don't want to believe. Let's take Nestor here. I have a lot of Nestor also, but I don't believe in Cody Bellinger. It's not like he dropped off a little. He dropped off a lot. Now, his peak was high. His low was low. So where is that middle ground that he comes into? I don't know. I can't predict that, but I was scared off of him for a while. And then I saw a couple at bats, and it just sort of hit me. Hey, maybe I'm ignoring this guy, and I shouldn't be. So I've taken a few shares where I had zero before the last day and a half or so. But I don't know. Anybody got any hot Cody Bellinger takes? I think there's no hot take on Cody Bellinger. Everybody's sort of, well, maybe he was good. One of those, I'm gonna talk higher every time. He could be good. Who knows? I don't know. This belongs on the Unhinged channel. I don't have an Unhinged channel. I'm not cool enough. The only person I've heard of the swing doctor for is people that want to hype up Cody Bellinger. I've never heard of the swing doctor prior to that, to be honest. Good night, Noah. Thanks for hopping on, and maybe we'll get into another perfect draft or perfect game, and you can beat us all. Good night, dude. All right, we've been doing some night driving for a while. Let's check out these other. I think like at least 33% of what John says is something he just made up. So I'm just kidding. I'm just giving him crap because he was too good to come join our perfect game draft. I don't know if he had to like put his stick on the ice or he was counting his toonies and loonies. I don't know what he was doing, but he should have been there with us. That's all I'm saying. What's lo-fi? Well, let's get lo-fi. I'll tell you what, I was out on Lance McCullers. Completely out on Lance McCullers. This is one of those guys that I was out on that I didn't bring up. Like, people give me crap about being negative on a lot of things. And so I don't know why this was one that I didn't want to be negative about, but there's a lot of people positive on McCullers this year when he was going in the 150 to 160 or whatever range. And Numi included. I know he loved this base skill set. I just didn't believe that he was ever going to get back to it. I just thought he was going to continue to get hurt. And now, as a 7th or 8th pitcher in the last round, I don't hate it. Like that's where I want to take a guy like that. The guy that has that really like number 2 in a rotation kind of stuff if he's healthy and pitching well with the injury risk. Like him and Eovaldi are pretty similar. 2 guys who have had a lot of injury stuff and like a ton of upside if they weren't injured. So it's pretty similar on those guys there. Obviously, it's not great that McCullers is starting injured. I don't love that, but yeah, I grabbed some now where I never did. Outfield is just really dried up here. I don't know what it is about Oscar Gonzalez, but I just can't grab him. Just can't do it. I don't know why. Is anybody grabbing a lot of Oscar Gonzalez? I'm mostly out on Cleveland as a whole. Like, no, it might be a mistake. Even Josh Bell, who I was in love with last year, I feel like I should be taking. Oh man, somebody knew. Oh, of course, Numi took Mancini. Oh, whoa. Let's take Austin Hayes. And we're not going to get Conforto back to one of my guys. Numi's taking a little bit of Oscar Gonzalez. Yeah, I was going to take Mancini there. But we'll take Hayes and Conforto. Pretty similar type of players. Nothing crazy there. Mediocre teams. Sorry, people that believe in Boston this year. But mediocre teams in Baltimore and the Giants and the Cubs. I put those guys all in pretty similar offensive camps in my head. You know, I don't. This has got out of hand. I'll be honest. Like you can call me a fraud. You can call me whatever you want. I don't really care. I've been called words. But the playoff week schedule stuff has just gotten out of hand. People are grinding these edges for, that's where the money is. I get it. Like, your logic is sound. Just give me a bunch of advancing teams. I'm sorry. I just want to advance a bunch of teams and get one to the finals. That's my goal. That's all I want out of life. I mean, not out of life, but out of draft. That's a different stream where I talk about what I want to get out of life. That's on my other channel. I don't have another channel. It's gone too far. And, you know, our dude here, the FF Child, he's got it on lock. He's doing some awesome, like, it's awesome stuff what he's doing. The balancing that he's doing on playoff weeks, games played in playoff weeks, locations played, ballpark factor. You know, building that into his roster construction. I can't fault anybody for that. I just don't care. I just can't do it. Call me a boomer, call me an advancer, or I don't know, but I just can't. I can't care. All right, where are we at? Oh yeah, the money's not in advancing, so nobody wants to do it. And I get it. Like, I understand it. I understand the logic. It's probably right. It's just not where I'm at. Probably dumb. But whatever. Gotta have fun too. Gotta have some fun too. I just want that final sweat. That's all I want. Give me another last place finals team this year. I'm fine with it. Numi just drafts his guys. I know you do. All right, let's go into space. I don't know. So there's a few people here. I've been trying to figure out what to do once the season starts. So the underdog stuff is going to be daily. Like, I'd like to keep up the Friday night stuff that I was doing. Let's take Drew Rasmussen, a high strikeout, low innings type of guy, and Miles Mikolas together. A low strikeout, high innings type of guy. Let's pair those guys together for our 6th pitchers, 5th and 6th. But yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to brainstorm. I haven't come up with anything crazy. But I'd like to do Friday night streams like I had been doing. For people that want to hang out and just talk baseball or whatever. If we could get Underdog to do like a resurrection style draft. This sounds terrible. I do not want to do that. I'm sorry. Like, lineup setting in roto leagues is like the worst part of it. Like, even worse than fab and free agent stuff and doing daily moves or just setting lineups every week or day or whatever. Yeah, we can definitely do some recap sort of stuff, look at week to week scoring as we go along and talk about that. That's one idea I had. See who's scoring on, like, because we talk a lot about spike week scorers and stuff. It might be interesting each week to look at the previous week who is the spike weeks. Maybe we see people that we don't expect, maybe archetypes of players we don't expect. So that could be something that also requires some preparation. And the beauty of some draft streams is, unless you're like booking a guest or whatever, you don't really have to prep a lot, which is sort of why I like it. And that might be why I have only a few viewers, but I don't know, that definitely is an idea, sort of a sweat show, look back at scoring for the week or month or whatever. But yeah, we can definitely factor that in. Next week, Friday, I do plan on running a stream where I think it's the last Friday before the season starts. Yeah. So I have someone coming on to talk through some season-long betting and maybe some strategies for daily betting. So we'll talk about that next week. I'm a real novice at any of that, but he's been doing it for a while. He grinds basketball and stuff too. He's a big futures bettor. So that should be good. That's a little bit different. And then we'll do a draft afterwards. Probably he won't stick around for that, but and maybe we can talk. I can talk him into coming on other Fridays, maybe once a month or something during the season, to talk through changes and odds and what he's seeing from his perspective. And because his whole strategy is around making bets as they make sense on futures, not just like, oh, this is what I want at the beginning of the season. But as things shift, as news comes out, they don't really shift those odds as often as maybe they should, the sports books. And so that's some of his strategy. So maybe we can do some of that. Maybe some look back. So maybe there is some stuff there. Putting together some shorter shows. We could get Underdog to, and this is contingent on us filling all of these drafts, is if we could get them to do like a best ball resurrection style thing, we could definitely, I definitely am up for drafting some of that. Yeah, I'd like to continue to do this for the few people that keep coming. I appreciate you all. Let's get some outfield love. Let's get a little Gleyber to go with Judge. I do not hate Gleyber this year. He always falls, too. Right, let's do the trifecta. Let's do a little New York stack here. 665. Got 3 more picks. I do wonder how much Judge is actually stacked. That's something maybe I should take a look at, is where the ADPs line up for like Rizzo and Judge. How much of that is actually stacked? Obviously, you don't get Judge very often. You get him either, you get him whatever you get the first pick grade at. So I wonder how much, how many lineups with Judge have other New York players in. It's an interesting thought. But I got some nice guys that I like in the infield, so that I don't mind taking these guys as just stack pieces. It's not in vogue either. Stacking is, everybody keeps saying it. I've said it a bunch of times. Stacking is a tiebreaker sort of thing. Oh yeah, Stan and Judge. That's another pair. They line up too. Very interesting to think about. Yeah, stacking just is not. I think I overdid stacking last year, and my reaction is to understack. Or maybe I'm stacking still, because I still take George and Bo. I try to set up the Garcia Seager stack. I don't know. That's stacking and pitching are just like the two like endless cycles that we're gonna go on in these discussions. Yeah, Numi here, stacking Judge and DJ a lot, which like if TJ is gonna be healthy and he's gonna get playing time and lead off potentially ahead of Judge, that's just like an awesome combo to have on a good team. But yeah, pitching, when to take pitcher, when to stack, how much to stack. Those are just like the nonstop talking points that we can just go in circles. And we got our first set of data that Chris has gone through and analyzed a bunch, which is awesome. And like we appreciate that, that 1 year we can learn stuff, and then next year, how much do we shift in an opposite direction when something else plays out? It's such a crazy game, and it plays out over such a long period of time that we have no idea. That's what makes it fun. Like, I don't know you can't solve this. Like, you need like 20 seasons to solve this, I feel like. I don't know. Getting philosophical here as we reach the end of this draft. What do we got? We got 6 pitchers. We got Luis Castillo. We got Logan Gilbert, Charlie Morton, Nestor Cortez, Drew Rasmussen, Miles Mikolas. Just a nice solid core here. A little upside, a little boringness. Infield, we got Bichette, Seager, Bogarts, Chisholm, Torres, LeMahieu. It seems like we stop at those guys. Outfield, we got Judge, Springer, Bellinger, Hayes, and Conforto. That feels a little low, a little weak to me. I think we got 3 picks left. We want to add a pitcher and maybe 2 outfielders. Let's get the guy we missed. Oh, no, he's gone. Willie took Profar. That's another pick I should have been taking. I took so much. Here's my default pick at this scenario, Michael Brantley. I took so much Tommy Pham, hoping he was going to end up in Colorado and not in a jammed Mets lineup. And then I missed out on Profar. It really hurts. All right, we're just gonna have a little fun here. We're gonna take Big Dan Vogelbach. I just talked about that jammed Mets and then took a part of it, but whatever. It's late. We're having fun. Oh, this is probably the right answer. I should have taken Harrison Bader. Bader's the guy I'm scared on because I was taking a ton of him before. I really liked. Well, I mean, go back to last year. I really liked Bader last year on the Cardinals. Dude is like, he's got power. He doesn't have power though. That's the thing. He's got speed, and he sometimes hits home runs, and then you think he can hit home runs, and then he doesn't hit home runs. So, I don't know. I'd definitely get it. If we're going the aggressive Yankees stack, that would have been a good pick. All right, so we got 6, 6, 7, 6 pitchers, 6 infielders, 7 outfielders. We just devoted those 2 picks to some questionable outfielders. We're not going to take Alex Call. Shout out, throwback to the previous stream. No. Normally I go a pitcher here, just based on who we've got around the thing. I know it's not another thing that's not in vogue right now. Taking a 7th pitcher, much less an 8th pitcher. It's not cool. Only boomers do it. But let's find an exciting pitcher that we can take and add to this and win the league with. A league winner, if you will. I won't, but maybe you will. Edward Cabrera has really fallen. Some other guys have gotten hot over him. Clark Schmidt is up here. I've been digging Matt Boyd to my chagrin. I still refuse to believe that anybody names their child Cutter, so we're going to ignore him. Why would you do that to a kid? You know what? That looks like a Cutter. Why would you do that? Don't understand it. This is really unfortunate to see Daniel Bard here, given recent circumstances. Quantrill has fallen a bit. Zach Eflin is here. Got that Rays deal, which they don't give out deals, so that's an interesting pick. Zach Greinke got blown up for like 11 runs in spring today. He got taken out of the game once and brought back in. Definitely don't want any of him. Ooh. There we go. Oh, not Devin Williams. Let's do this. Here's my pitcher number 7. Let's do a little the Ty Lord, Tyler McGill. Hopefully he doesn't get sniped. That'd be kind of funny if he did. But let's make that our 7th, our fun time, one time pitcher. Quintana out indefinitely with this weird rib growth stuff. Scherzer and Verlander just like old, potentially out. McGill's looked good in spring. David Peterson's also looked good in spring. Yeah, Cabrera is definitely a decent pick here. But McGill like took the step up last year. He just like did this velocity step up. That's he totally slaps, as the kids say. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get sniped here. Von Grisham, that's a whole other conversation, but we're gonna take him. Let's get a little Ty Lord in our life. All right. Well, I look like crap, but appreciate everybody coming in on here last minute, hanging out. We got baseball soon. We're loving it. We're going to fill this dinger. I know we are. I'm confident of that. And yeah, we'll be back next Friday. And we'll have Matt Meiselman talk some betting. And we'll draft and, we'll hang out again before the season starts. Appreciate all of you. You're going to have a good week this week as we get closer to baseball.